Hi everyone, it's Deb. This is Crack the Vault, hosted by Poetspice. Anyway, this is what I'll be using this month. I've never used it. You can see and the stamp, not even out of the rubber. And this is from September 2023, so it's over a year old. I would have bought it in September, probably, from the September-December mini catalog of Stampin' Up! And for some reason, I'm on a pear kick lately. I did a coloring page with a pear, but I want to do this flower and probably I just all the images. So I'm gonna try and do all of them. Um, and I also want to do some die cutting of the things that are not stamps, like the corn and the husks and things like that. So let me get working on this because, like I said, I'm late already, and I'll see you in just a few seconds. Hi everyone, I'm back. I just wanted to show you that I did stamp all the images in Fruitful Blessings, except for the sentiment so far. And I did die cut them. I did the pears twice, once in like a green yellow and the other one with yellow. I used all Stampin' Up! Blends alcohol markers. These are just die cuts, the individual ones out of Old Olive. And these are just die cuts out of Crushed Curry, Cherry Cobbler, and this is Wild Wheat, and this is Crushed Curry. And yeah, so I tried to use some fall colors. Pecan Pie, Crumb Cake, Old Olive, actually Daffodil Delight with Wild Wheat, light and dark, because I don't have I don't think, a Crushed Curry blend. This is actually Peach Pie with Daffodil Delight, I think. These are Daffodil Delight and Wild Wheat, and this is Wild Wheat and Pecan Pie in those two. And this, I think, is Lost Lagoon, which is a current color, and it kind of doesn't go, but I wanted a different green than Old Olive. I don't know. I might end up cutting that off. I don't really like it. So anyway, that's it. And then I'm bringing in for one card anyway, non-Stampin' Up! This Spellbinders Falling Leaves embossing folder, because it's an A2 size, which I am making probably 4 or 5 A2 cards. And I probably will bring in some of this Splendid Autumn paper, which is current, and this Retired Tags and Labels, and I think there's some small ones in there that I can use for the Hello Friend. And for the longer ones, maybe this or this. I'm not sure yet about that. These were Tasteful Labels dies, which are retired also. And I might have used them recently. And I might have used these recently. I haven't used this at least for a year, and I've never used the stamp and die set from Fruitful Blessings. So I will come back and show you my finished cards, but I wanted you to see I'm making progress. Oh, and I did use a colorless blender too, because I had a few little, not a colorless blender, they call it a color lifter marker. So theirs is like erase the color. Okay, I'll be back with finished cards. See you soon. Okay, everyone, I am back. I believe I have 5 cards to share with you. This first one, you saw this colored piece. You saw this embossed piece. I put it on a Cherry Cobbler card base. I stamped Hello Friend and die cut it with one of these tags and labels. These are old Stampin' Up. See the old logo? I believe I bought these pre-2018 sometime. Yeah, probably like 2017, I'm guessing. I don't know, before they changed it to the black labeling. I have been trying to use up these dots, and I used quite a few in these cards. Anyway, that is stamped in Old Olive. This is a Cherry Cobbler little dot, and these two are the Old Olive. This ribbon is Retired Bumblebee, plain bumblebee. So I used some of that. And also I spritzed this before I put this stuff down. And I spritzed it with cherry cobbler ink and mossy meadow ink. And what I did is I took a little block and I took my ink pad. Ooh, I'm sorry. And rubbed it on there, like pressed it in, got a little on there. And then I used a water pen, which I happen to use an Altenew one. Just got it wet and put it on, obviously put down some paper to catch the splatters. I don't know if you can see. And then I just tapped it. I actually went like this with my finger and tapped it all over with the cherry cobbler and mossy meadow, which is like a shade darker of the old olive cardstock. And I like what that did. And I just put a couple of the die cut leaves over here. I think one big one and two little ones. And that's it. And then inside I stamped wishing you many blessings. The two sentiments were out of the Fruitful Blessings stamp set, which was my starting point. So then the next one is the corn. That was kind of more difficult for me. So I pulled in the, what is this called? Now this is current Splendid Autumn 6x6 paper, which had 48 pieces of paper in it. Yeah, I'll never get through it. Anyway, the colors I thought went well. It looked like the cherry cobbler and the yellows. And I have a little bit of wild wheat in here. I stamped this in cherry cobbler, put a cherry cobbler backing on wishing you many blessings, also out of the stamp set, and more of the yellow little bling. I I punched, I think that was a 2-inch circle punch. Might have been a Stampin' Up! One, and this was a retired Stampin' Up! Punch called, I don't remember, Decorative Circle, I think. Yeah, Decorative Circle Punch. I don't know that either of those are available anymore. You'd have to check. But use whatever you have, you know. And I bumped that up on dimensionals. Everything here is glued down. And same on this one, the tag and the floral is bumped up, but everything else is glued down. And inside on that one, I had a piece of paper cut off up here, the top of the tree, so I just put it in the front of the inside of the front. The inside on the top. I can't talk. Yes, so that's that one. The next one, the next two, I used the paper pad from Cartabella Fall Fun, the little paper pad here. I used cut aparts also from that same paper pad. So let me show you them one at a time. Here's the first one. Just had the fall leaves. The colors really went well with the Stampin' Up!, I thought. This is the reverse of that paper. It has polka dots on it. Sort of a Stampin' Up! Colors, sort of a Calypso coral, but a little darker. And this is sort of a crushed curry color. And these are Old Olive and crushed curry and a little bit of actually retired Mango Melody around the edges there in alcohol marker. And again, these are the pale version of the Old Olive beads or gems on there. This one I made open this way, and I just have a piece of the same paper on the inside. And then the next one is similar. It opens the same way. It has paper on the inside, but I was using the acorns. It's a different paper that has acorns in it. And I thought these papers just went better. I wasn't feeling the tree, real life looking papers with these particular cutouts that I did, Stampin' cutouts. And I stamped Grateful for You in Early Espresso. I went around the edges in Cherry Cobbler with my alcohol marker. And then I did use a punch for this too. And they retired it. I don't know why, because I love this punch. The double, I don't know what it's called, but It has the pointy edge on one side and this edge on the other. Yeah, love it. And here, these actually are out of a newer set of gems. And I think I used the orangey color, which is supposed to be Cajun Craze. And I thought it went well with this paper. So, yeah. I guess that paper must be sort of like a cross between a Calypso Core on a Cajun Craze. I don't know. And I showed you the inside on that. And then the last one, I went looking for, I was thinking I wanted a gingham or a plaid, and I couldn't find any in Old Olive. But on my floor still since spring, I've had Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Spring Garden, and this piece, which was a little bigger, was right in front. I have more of it stuck back in there, and the sticker book had something I wanted. I again used that decorative circle punch. I used the last pieces, the leaves, the colored and cut out leaves, and the pears. I put the circle, decorative circle punch with the pears. I glued the pears down. I bumped the circle up. This is a sticker out of the sticker pack. This is a 1-inch scallop punch from EK Success. I just wanted something more there. And then here I used that same flag punch again, and I stamped Grateful for You. And on the inside of this one, now this one opens this way. I made them all just a little different, and I just have a piece of this paper. So even though it's not an exact match, it's more of a sage green, I think it goes pretty well. So anyway, those are my 5 cards for Crack the Vault. Now, I apologize to Jamie for being late. I really, even when I did my planner last week, I really thought Crack the Vault was the 22nd because I somehow missed that there was a first of the month for week 1. So I apologize for being late, but I did it. I used this, which has been at least over a year old, this in the dies. This is over a year old. I think I used it once recently, and this I'm sure is also over a year old, and I haven't used it at least since last year. Spellbinders, Falling Leaves embossing folder, which I used on this one. So now, if you are still here watching, thank you so much for being part of my channel, and I have a little hidden giveaway for thanking you for watching and being with me to the end. This is not a big giveaway, but I have half a pack, 24 sheets of this Stampin' Up! Paper because I will never use 48 sheets of it. And I have another pack from like a year or 2 ago that is kind of similar. So I'm going to give this away to you. It's 2 sheets of each pattern. There's some beautiful patterns in here, including fall and things you could use for spring, like that purple, I think, or this could be used anytime, and some daisies, and I used this one on something, which I'll be using for my embellishments on the 11th. I'm going to be using them to make cards very soon, so stay tuned for that. And this, looks like a field or possibly water back here. I think a field with the wheat kind of thing. So yeah, very pretty. And the backs, you can use the backs because I do. I do use the backs. I think this one here, I used the back of this paper, which was this like mossy meadow color green. And there it is. Okay, so you can use the back or the front, and that makes it versatile. So anyway, what do you have to do? Please comment down below. Just say, I watched till the end, and whatever else you want to say. I watched till the end. Do not mention hidden giveaway, because I want this to go to people who truly watch my videos and, are here to or enjoy what I make or whatever. So I'm back to making cards. I think I'm going to try and go live Monday afternoon, the 18th, around maybe 12:30, like lunchtime, 12:30 to 1:30 or 2. And because after 2, you know, my son leaves for work and my cat wants my lap. But I want to make those cards out of embellishments with you. So come back for that. So just say I watched till the end somewhere in your comment. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. I know people don't like when I ask for that, but it really does help in the YouTube algorithm. So if you're interested in receiving half a pack of paper and probably one of these cards, which, you know, if I send it, I'll probably write on a sticky note so that you can reuse the card if you so choose. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great week ahead. Today is actually Sunday, the 17th, and I will have a jewelry video up tomorrow at noon on my other channel, but you know, that'll be pre-scheduled, hopefully. So I'm planning on, but watch for the schedule announcement going live at 12:30 p.m. tomorrow, the 18th of November, to make some more cards. Okay? Take care. Hugs, love, and peace. Hey everyone, just to clarify, this will be for the hidden giveaway will be for US only. Please be over 18 years of age. Put your comment down below, as I stated earlier, and any other comment you want to add is fine. And I'll leave this open until Friday through end of day Friday the 22nd Eastern Time. So midnight, you know, Saturday morning the 23rd, I'll do the drawing on the 23rd. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Bye.